Hello, true crimerers. This video is actually more of an inquiry that I would love people to comment down below, or better yet, maybe stitch. So earlier today on my YouTube channel, I posted the story of the murder of Timothy Coggins, who was killed in 1983 in Georgia. His death was racially motivated, and I described it as a modern-day lynching. And then in the comments, Wade here, a very fragile white man, said, "This is a tragedy. It's good that justice was finally served, but dude, your bias is showing. I listened to the entire video, and I must say, man, you really have an agenda. Also, 50 years ago is not modern day. What he fails to understand is that 1983 was actually 40 years ago, but math is hard." So I said to him, "What's my agenda? Not thinking white people are God's gift to earth?" Now, obviously, if you're someone like this who just doesn't understand that black people are attacked on a daily basis for their skin color, this video clearly isn't for you. Obviously, you can't change people's minds like this because they just want to be this way. And no matter what evidence and proof you show them, they're just always going to be this way. But in a YouTube short I made because someone had asked about what a modern day lynching was, and so I responded in the video by saying it's essentially not, literally with a rope and a tree, that a modern day lynching is more along the lines of when a black individual in this country, or really anywhere, is attacked or more likely murdered in a public setting due to their skin color. I gave examples like George Floyd was considered a modern day lynching. So here's where my question comes in, because I don't know how to answer this comment. This person says, "I wasn't aware that racial motives were proven in that case, George Floyd. I can't find any cases in the last few years of a black person being murdered simply because they are black. 2 men in Tulsa and a man in Louisiana were targeted and shot for being white. That's what the defendants have stated in their own words in the last month or two. They say, I just can't find the evidence that black people are still being targeted for violence just because they're black on a daily basis in 2023. I know obviously that is incorrect because they are. But how do you answer this question to a person who may not want to know the answer? I think of George Floyd. I think of Ahmaud Arbery. Obviously, you go back farther to like Emmett Till. Amadou Diallo is another tragic example. James Byrd Jr., another horrific example. Modern day lynchings, I know, tend to fall more in line with police officers who kill black people because of a racial bias. But I also understand that people who don't want to believe in racial bias won't want to listen to anything I say on this anyway, because no matter what, they're just simply not going to believe it. So could anyone put in the comments, or even better yet, stitch this video to better help explain how modern day lynchings are still very much a thing? Maybe not literally. I just don't want to step out of line on this,